When I met ASAP, like I've said in interviews, to whoever asked me, I'll say the same thing, man. Like, this guy right here, just right off the bat, did one of the kindest things anybody's ever done. Like, came to check me, brought me a bottle of Chris.
I'm talking about Drake was the first person to put on, like, before anybody. He didn't want to sign me.
Yeah.
He didn't want to, it was like, yo, that's raw talent, yo. Like, you gotta shine, yo. I'm gonna see to it.
ASAP Rocky and Drake. Let's talk about their relationship. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion with your guy Oleezeh. Don't forget to subscribe. So people, we've all know there's beef going on right now in hip hop. Drake against the whole industry. I want to talk about this rapper that he's got beef with, because he's one of my favorite rappers over the last 10 or 15 years. And that's ASAP Rocky. Because them two used to get along, Obviously their relationship is just based on the music industry. They didn't know each other beforehand. And they've collaborated on tracks like Effing Problems from ASAP Rocky's album, Long Live ASAP, which was a wicked album. And they've basically been supportive of each other's work over the years. Way before Rihanna got in the middle of their relationship, these two were cool. Drake even put ASAP Rocky and Kendrick Lamar on like one of his first tours when his label was trying to get him to bring some like more known artists. Check out this clip where Drake's even speaking about ASAP Rocky and how much he's a fan of his music.
When I met ASAP, like I've said in interviews, to whoever asked me, I'll say the same thing, man. Like, this guy right here, just right off the bat, did one of the kindest things anybody's ever done. Like, came to check me, brought me a bottle of Chris. You know what I'm saying? Got me back drinking. There's people I can put on here that the label wants me to put on here, but I fight for this one reason, man. Like, I fight to promote what I love. You know what I'm saying? I fight to promote the music that I truly love. So when I get in the car, the rare moments that I get in the car, drive, this is what I'm listening to. Other than myself, other than, the family, this is what I'm listening to.
Yeah, fam. So you can see Drake was a fan of his music because ASAP had some really cool mixtapes. I used to play them all the time back in the day. Different sound. He has that Bone Thugs and Harmony kind of style, what he did back then. Now it's kind of morphed into a bit of an ASAP style. But at the beginning, it was such a fresh style of rap because we hadn't heard that for about 10 years prior to that. That was Drake bigging up ASAP. Obviously, there must have been a lot of love and admiration because ASAP didn't have a big name out there. And like Drake said, he could have put on his label mates or other people in the industry that were more popping. But he wanted to support ASAP Rocky. And the love was mutual, people. Here's a clip of ASAP Rocky showing his appreciation.
I'm the only person that put on for me when I ain't have nobody was Drake. I'm talking about Drake was the first person to put on, like, before anybody. He didn't want to sign me.
Yeah.
He didn't want to, it was like, yo, that's raw talent, yo. Like, you gotta shine, yo. I'm gonna see to it. I forever owe Drake. Because he's like, first conversation, he's saying he's gonna take me on a tour. And I'm like, man, I don't know, man, whatever.
Yeah, fam. Drake looking out for ASAP and ASAP showing appreciation. I mean, look what ASAP said. He said Drake's the one, the only one. He stressed the one that looked out for him, put him on to the larger scale in the mainstream. And he really didn't have to. Even ASAP himself said when Drake said he was going to put him on tour, he kind of rolled his eyes like, yeah, right. But he was true to his word and he did that. But where did things go sour, people? Hey, these two young men, good friends and all that. Obviously, both were messing with Rihanna. Drake was kind of dating her first, but ASAP Rocky always had a good relationship / kind of flirty kind of relationship with Rihanna for many years also. I potentially feel like she was doing like a lot of females do and was playing both of them for attention. And Drake put it in his song 4 p.m. Calabasas song. Remember that one? That was a hot track. When he said this, even back when I wasn't as popping, when they told me to take an R&B ninja on the road and I told him no and drew for Kendrick and Rocky. See, he bigging up these lot, But the issues between Drake and ASAP Rocky never got bad until just a couple years ago on Drake's For My Dogs album, where he says, I ain't pretty Flacco, this ish get really rocky. So that was the first time we had heard publicly that these two weren't getting along. Of course, by this point, ASAP Rocky and Rihanna are officially fully together. They had a couple babies by then, and Drake was still poking. On the rest of this album, Drake actually disses Rihanna, keeps mentioning her album Anti, or is it Anti, and a few subliminal shots to Rocky and Rihanna throughout the whole album actually. Kinda weird. Drake just comes off real bitter and salty that he didn't get Rihanna. keep Rihanna. But let's not forget how Rihanna made Drake look silly on that award show. Anyone who remembers that, he got the cheek when he went for the kiss. Damn, she turned her whole face. A$AP Rocky eventually did actually reply to Drake on a song as well. Just recently, he said this: "Swear that chick the baddest, I just bagged the worst one. Ninjas in their feelings over women. What, you hurt or something? I smashed before you birthed, son. Flacco hit it first, son." Woo! Now obviously everyone was talking, yo, who's he talking about? Obviously talking about Drake, because Drake's still in his feelings about Rihanna. But that last lines there about birth son, Flacco hit it first, son, is like, he's basically saying that he got with Drake's baby's mother before Drake did. Which isn't that crazy really, because women in that industry, they just go from one guy to another guy. But I bet it's something that Drake will definitely be getting upset about. And trust me, Drake's next album, A$AP Rocky will be on there getting dissed. That's the up-to-date version of these two's relationship. It started all nice, you know, both of them bigging each other up, collaborating on music, paying homage. But like a lot of times when it comes to two men, the beef is always over either money or a female. But let me know in the comments what you lot think about A$AP Rocky and Drake's relationship. Do you think they'll get back to being good again, or do you think it's like, it's done out here, you know what I mean? Leave a comment below, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It's Fresh Hip Hop Opinion. Peace and love.